Well, you just saw a clip of Drums Along the Mohawk, and we will be showing clips throughout the show. You know, it's a part of history. And right next to me I have Sara Cordts. She's portraying, who are you portraying?
I portray Lana Martin. The story of Drums Along the Mohawk is a very unique story. I'd like to encourage everyone to read the book, Drums Along the Mohawk, written by Walter D. Edmonds. There was a movie made about it that starred Henry Fonda and Claudette Colbert, but the basic story revolves around Gil and Lana Martin. They're a newlywed couple who are moving out to the wild, wild west at that time, which was Mohawk Valley in New York State. And it just talks about their life as they suddenly are thrown into the chaos of the Revolutionary War. It's a terrific story just about what it was like to actually live through that time, what it was like for these people who just wanted to live their life, have their farm, and were thrown into this war.
And encountering Native Americans. Who, and that's a whole other story, isn't it?
Which was very frightening.
Well, it had to have been. I mean, because we were really intruding on their space and they didn't quite understand it. So, and then we have, next to you, I have, not Lori, it's Haley. It was misprinted here. Haley Smitka?
Yes.
And you are playing Herkimer's?
Maria Herkimer. I'm General Herkimer's wife.
Wow. Okay, good. And then next to you is John Reheuser. And you are you in this?
I am not a member of the cast, but I came here to sing a tune about the play, which I had written a few months ago, and Kyle asked me to do that on behalf of his production.
Would you like to do it first, right now?
Okay.
Okay, good. Now, this is a tune about Drums Along the Mohawk.
Yes.
Okay, go ahead.
Flintlock totin' soldier, come along we say. Shoulder up old Bessie and join our outdoor play. Drums along the Mohawk is what we're gonna do. It's got a little romance and some fighting too. Mr. Gilbert Martin took Lana for his wife. They moved out to Deerfield to find a brand new life. Then came the revolution, they had to change their plans. Mr. Gilbert Martin became a fighting man. Lana went to work at old McLenner's farm. That feisty Irish widder kept Lana safe from harm. And so the war continued, it lasted several years. There were days of glory, there were trials and tears. Mr. Gilbert Martin did survive that fray. He came home to Lana, it was a sunny day. Then one day they hung up Old Glory on the pole. The war was finally over, the nation was made whole. So ends my little story, I've got no more to say. If you want more detail, please come and see our play.
Boy, that tells the whole story. That's great. Now, how does Herkimer come in this?
Well, I have sort of my big scene in it is he's the general and he dies, and it's a very intimate and close scene between us. So.
Okay. Is this your first time acting, or
are you? My second.
Your second.
Yeah.
Have you been in? Were you in the last production?
No.
Oh, okay. This is your first time with Drums Along the Mohawk.
Correct.
What were you in before this?
I was in Grease as Sandy.
Grease. Oh my God, I love Grease. That's great. Sara, I know you have been around. I would say around a long time, but you're a seasoned actor, I think. You've been in a lot of productions. And can we tell people what you're doing this summer?
Certainly.
Oh, that would be so much fun.
Over the summer, you can find me up at the Great Escape, Six Flags Great Escape. I act there as Cinderella. I've been there for 10 years.
What a cool thing.
Oh, I love it. It's so wonderful to be able to interact with children and their parents every day and really tell them stories that teach life lessons and be able to be there and see them enjoying a fun day at the park.
And it is a fun day at the park. Now, Drums Along the Mohawk, this is being performed in 2 places, is that correct?
Yes, we have 2 performances in Guilderland at Tawasentha Park at the end of July, July 28th and 29th,
Right.
Saturday and Sunday. And then we go the following weekend, the first weekend in August, out to Gelston Castle, which is where we were last year, for 2 more performances there. We are thrilled to have 4 performances this year.
This is wonderful. Now, Gelston, is it hard to find or is it easy to find, Gelston Castle?
I wouldn't say it's too difficult to find. It's a very fascinating place. There is old castle ruins on the estate, so if anyone hasn't been there, it's a neat place to explore.
Mohawk, New York. And of course, when you're talking Drums Along the Mohawk and you got to Mohawk, have you been down there before?
I have not.
Oh, so, okay. Have you been there yet?
No.
So she hasn't seen it at all.
Not yet.
Oh my goodness. So where have you been practicing?
We've been practicing down in Guilderland right now at Tawasentha Park.
Okay, good. Is there a charge for either production at Tawasentha or at Gelston?
There is a charge for the performance. Again, you can visit our website to find out more information about that,
okay.
as well as more specific information.
Okay,
There's
good.
past photos. We have Harold Bryant with us here today as well. He's taking some terrific
Harold.
photos. So it's a great cast. So many talented actors and actresses. It's a wonderful production.
And are you having a fundraiser too? Is that it? No, or did I get that mixed up there? I'm totally.
I don't believe we have a fundraiser right now, but we love to come to different events.
Yeah, I've got to look and see where my stuff is. Oh my goodness. I thought that there was going to be, let's see. I'm looking, Facebook.
We do have a
Okay.
Facebook page, so
You
there
do
is
have
more
a Facebook
information
page,
on there.
right? You do have a Facebook page. So on July 27th at 5 p.m. and on July 28th at 2 p.m. at Tawasentha Park,
That's
right?
correct.
And then on August 3rd at 5 p.m. and August 4th at 2 p.m., just so you know that the times are different, that's going to be at
Gelston Castle.
Gelston Castle. Okay, you're all set there. And you do have a website, and we've been showing some photos too. Maybe could we run those photos one more time and maybe, or do we?
No, we don't have.
We don't have photos. Okay, I'm sorry. I kind of got.
Break.
Huh? The break?
Break. Our drums along the Mohawk.
Yeah, no, I know. We're going to do that. Excuse us while we plan our stuff here. I don't know we're doing the last minute. Well, Sarah knows that she's been on this show before, so she knows what we go through. John, you're not in this production, but you did write that great poem and music, the music to it as well.
Well, I didn't write the music. That's from a tune that you'd have to be quite up in years to remember. The original song is Pistol Packin' Mama.
What?
Pistol
I
Packin'
remember that.
Mama.
That was with Judy Canova or somebody saying that. See, I can remember that. Or one of them did.
Yeah.
Betty.
So it's not a real song,
Okay.
it's a parody.
I didn't really catch the tune. I just
Yeah.
heard it, but I didn't make the connection as to what it is. So if you want to see Drums Along the Mohawk, which I would highly recommend because it's a bit of history, and it's by Edmonds, and you can see the movie. You can pick up the movie and watch it. But if you want to see Sara and Haley and all the other great performers in there, then I'd suggest you go right on down to either Gelston Castle, because that could be like a staycation. You stay close to home, but seeing some really neat stuff. Or you could go to Tawasentha Park. It's really a great way to spend the summer. It's an outdoor drama, and you can have a lot of fun with it, right? And you're having fun doing this, aren't you?
I am.
Good, good. And John, next year you'll be in it, maybe. Who knows?
Only God and the angels know.
Oh, God and the angels, good enough. Sara Cordts, it's always a pleasure to have you here today. And anytime you want to come on the show, you know you're welcome. I'm Ann Perilla for Schenectady Today, and we've been talking about Drums Along the Mohawk. We heard about what the story's about and how you can get there. Go out and enjoy this wonderful summer that we're having. We're going to take another quick break and find out about another outdoor